Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here with another day stream. Day 26. We are on day 26 of these streams. So big hello to Destroyer. First on the stream again. Congratulations, brother. And I'm obviously, as usual, just going to share this out a few places. So, hey, Brad Channing, how's it going? Have I done that on there? Exactly. That is the point, Bradley. No symmetry. That is exactly the point. Hey, Shagsy. So as you can see, I've been experimenting with a bit of base design. Very strange design, but I think that's what's needed nowadays. How's it going, Kev Phillips? Just got one more. I think I'm done. And I'm done. Yeah, I knew you meant, though. I knew you meant. It is an ugly base. Hey, Silver, how's it going? It is an ugly base design. There's some ideas behind it, but we won't go into that. Today, what I wanted to do was do a bit of leveling and a bit of gameplay with Sandstorm. Been leveling Sandstorm, so my Sandstorm's close to 57. It was at 55, so we've got Goldie at 62. We've got Sabre at 62. First aid up a level, 55. So next is Sandstorm, 57, and Blaster, 59. That is my aim for today. How's it going, Gozza? So the reason that my base is not symmetrical is I think that's something that makes maybe the way people attack bases easier. The bases that I've come up against and I've had the most problem against is bases that are not symmetrical and a bit strange. Those sort of bases, I'm sort of thinking I don't get it. So I thought I'd try something different. So it might work, it might be awful. You never know. There's some thinking behind it. I like to design my own base. I don't like to copy other people's. So we'll go with there. Can I on 13 with Star Saber? Well, this is a big debate. This, to be honest with you. When people say can you solo Zone 13, in my opinion, it means can you destroy, not skip the base. A lot of bases, a lot of bots can just skip bases. And people say, oh, Cup can solo Zone 13. No, he can't. Yeah, it can if you go against a poor design. But if you come up against a well-designed base, you cannot solo with Cup. You can. So it all comes down to base design. But for me, when you say can he solo a zone, it means can he kill a zone 100% of the time, no matter what the design is. So he can solo zone 12 100%, takes out everything, I think, except shock towers. So once he does a swipe, he will kill mortars, he will kill beam lasers, it will kill everything apart from shock towers, and I think alloy and energon. Storages. Put the name then. But yeah, you can solo a lot of bases, but it depends on a poor design. That's what you're looking for. So I wouldn't personally take Sabre into zone 13 and just plan on dropping him. Zone 12, I tend to do one bot, my higher end bots. Zone 13, I tend to use. I tell you what, I have been using today. I was using in zone 14 Sludge, Blaster, a Healer, and Sandstorm to really good effect. And I tell you what, I'll give it a go over here actually. Hey Jack, how's it going? Brad Channing, how's it going? GG. Sludge down. We got Sandstorm, Blaster, and a Healer, and a Healer. So you always have Cheetah on there, just a cup in case you get a really high design, and then I might need Cheetah, but we'll run with this one. Let's just swap these round a minute. There we go. Zone 14. Nice, Bradley. Nice. I know you've been leveling that Goldie a lot. So you see there, 50,000 XP. That's if I drop Cheetah as well. So they're generally getting around 60, 70,000 XP if I don't drop Cheetah. So it all depends on what base we're up against. Because I'm finding there's a lot of mixed matched bases. So they have got a combiner, outpost active, a lot of outposts on there, but one's in the cooker. They've got a shield, so we'll try it without him. So straight away at the start, I always deploy medibots at the start. Then bots are still getting stuck. I'm going to just open them up. There we go. Let's get Sandy through there. So all I'm doing is keeping the minions down. And as the minions get in trouble, a bit too much trouble there, they've all died. Shock towers are the real pain side, so to speak. So I'm going to put them down there. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to put that heal down on top of them all, and then rush back up here for Sandy. And you'll see the amount of healing they all get, including that my Cronus as well. Oh, back to full health again. Medibots are working. First aid, keeping them all together. That's the key, guys. Keeping them all together. I have also got Night Stalker on as well, which helps. So again, I'm going to put another heal down there. I'm going to try and rush in just behind them. Again, loads of healing. Keeping them at full health. Just slowly and surely, just make sure you keep those bots alive. Number one focus. Hi, Art Metal. How's it going? It seems all right there. Slow and steady. Sludge is taking that hit. And there we go. Base down. And that's generally what I was doing in Zone 14, but it does cost about 200 coins per run. So you get about 190 points. Yeah, 200 points. And it's 200 coins. But honestly, those 4 bots together are beast. Absolute beast. Which bots do I think are underrated? Personally, I think the bots that I use a lot of. So the bots like Gold. I've been an advocate of Goldfire for about a year now, seeing how good he is, and people have gone, no, he's not that good. Until people started pulling the 5-star, and once people started pulling the 5-star and leveling it, people were thinking this bot is actually pretty good. And I'm not one to sing my own praises, but I honestly do think that a lot of that is down to myself and my videos and constantly just saying, listen, this bot is really good. And he really is that good, honestly. But you've got to have a play style that matches it. If you're going to walk bases, he's not that good. He runs off, he dies, does a lot of damage, but your healers are going to chase him. I've always said use one of 2 ways to attack. You should either really walk or smash. Pretty much it. You can rush, but you can't rush all bases. If you're just going to rush every base, you're going to, in some bases, you can. So if you concentrate on just Zone 13 with these 2, always take an emergency bot, though. Always take an emergency bot. Zone 13. So if you're always going to rush bases, you're going to struggle at some point. So try and pick either a walk team. So you're going to need gunners, decent bots with flak. You're going to need healers. You're going to need tanks, especially Sludge. Really good bot for a walk team. Takes a lot of damage. Great against walls. But if you're not going to choose a walk team, then use a smash team. You can rush and smash as well. But that's generally what it's sort of known as, a smash team, where you just use a crazy amount of abilities. And a war attack, it's against one of our own alliances, and you'll see what I mean about how crazy he is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy Blaster's minions to the side over here. So I want to path Blaster upwards. He's going to path sideways. I know he is. I'm going to need Cheetor to path him. I normally do 2 on this, but if he's going that way, he's going to really struggle a bit. So I need to really take these out. Let's heal them. It's hard to play when you can't see your ability points because of the chat. Could be a bit of problem here. Maybe. And down. Just. Malice is a good bot. Steve definitely a love blaster now. Now he's had his buff. But yeah, Harrod, yeah, exactly. Healers will only run off though when your bots either split or when you use a rushing attack with another bot. So don't use those sort of bots that rush in if you're going to walk. Octopus Prime is a great bot for a walk to keep them together. So I will show this attack just to give you an idea on. It was close, Brad. It was close. I needed cheater. It didn't path correctly at all. It's awful. So we'll show you in this attack how sort of this is a Prime League base. There is no combiner beacon, but again, I've not used a combiner either. It makes it even easier with a combiner. So we start off. We could probably rush up the side, but I wanted to test my new Goldfire, my new start. So I've got a healer. I've tried a new sort of walk compartment for the end part. That's my idea behind it. We have got sludge on there. So my idea behind the attack now, the way I've been doing it is to do all this damage and then just walk the base. So we've got Star Saber in range. We took that out with sludge. One Saber's in range. He goes first. Goldie follows him. Gets rid of all that. Saber comes across. Goldie goes back across to follow him. And you can see there that the whole base is pretty much just gone. Then we've got to keep him alive then. That's where we use Sandy and we use tracks to get everyone back to full health. You can see there that all the bots are back to full health again, even though they're stunned. You can use Cheeto there to get rid of the outpost bots as well. So once you get all those outpost bots attacking your bots, you need to get rid of them as fast as you can and keep your bots alive. Use a health boost, use tracks, use Cheeto to get rid of them. And you can see there that now haven't lost a bot. Pretty easy. It's not a poor design. It's not a poor base. It's just the way that I've used them. And usually I can lose Goldfire and Starsail, but after that, then it's just a plain walk. You want them to, at least one of them maybe to die. I have Vector on Goldfire, so it comes back to life again. But that's generally how I attack bases. I get in range. I take as much as I can. I normally drop a combiner at that point just to sort the abilities up. And then I use tracks and Cheeto and maybe Sandstorm. But that's generally it. True Destroyer. Every base has a weakness, and I tend to find that every base either can be walked or smashed. Zone 13 again. Wild Rider. Who's Wild Rider for the Autobots? There's no that's off-road. Who's Wild Rider? I'm so awful with Decepticons. Oh, Smokescreen. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Ah, of course. Yes, of course. Yes. Man, okay. This is going to be interesting. The minions down as soon as possible. Going to need a lot of healing. And Sandstorm's going to do all the damage here. And all I've got to do is keep Blaster alive. All I'm doing here, I'm not really watching the battle. I'm watching the health bars. I'm flicking back between the health bars and the gameplay. Get some extra healing there. There we go. I think I might lose Sandy there. Oh, it's a lot of damage, and I don't think Cheetah can do it either. I think we might lose this one. Skylight's would be great for this, but I am trying to level those two bots. We can get just one more ability point out of this mortar here. Boom! Cheetah to the rescue. And that is why you always take an emergency bot. Yeah, my XP cores are gone, so bought a small bundle just to get these guys over the line. But yeah, slow play now for the rest of the weekend. But yeah, once I've got these guys up, I'm just going to run teams then. I've got some teams set up. So I think for number 6, I think it is. Yeah, so there we go. I've got teams for zone 15, is it? Yeah, zone 15. They're generally my teams that I run in zone 15. Quite successful. And someone's missing from that team. I think it might be Goldfire, maybe, or no, I don't know. Let's have a look at it. Well, yeah. And that's a zone 14 team as well. Not necessarily a 5-star in every single team. What I generally do is balance them. So I generally put a tank in there, a gunner, maybe a one-shot, either a jet or a gunner. But you've got to have at least one tank, 2 tanks, sorry. You've got to have at least one gunner in there to shoot over walls. I use a healer or a bot with the shield of some kind. You just balance it out, really, you know. Do I think 5-star Rustus is a war bot? Definitely. Definitely. Her damage is ridiculous. I think she does about 3,000 damage with ability. So for 2 uses of it, for about 10 ability points, you can take out pretty much half the base, and they've improved cast range as well. And the fact that she stuns targets as well, she's a really good bot. She really is. Who's the worst healer? Again, it's all done on preference. It's quite hard to say who is the worst and who is the best. It really is, because, you know, everyone's opinion is different. And that's a good thing about this game, that everyone sort of runs slightly the same teams, but then slightly different as well. And the main sort of problem is that it depends on your team with healers. So if you run a walk team and you want to keep all your bots together, I think first aid is brilliant for that. Because obviously you want to keep your bots together, and first aid does AoE healing, but he does heal less than the other two. So you've got to keep your bots together. You've got to. If you can't keep the bots together, it won't work. Wheeljack's ability is really good when against outpost bots and in tight situations. So another really good. Need that over there a minute. Another really good bot. Obviously, Ratchet's heal bomb can be really good. So it all depends, like I said, it all depends on how you use them. But don't forget that first aid does that ain't good. Looks like we're going to need Cheeto again. Yeah, don't forget that first aid does AoE healing. So you can keep all your bots together. It does a lot more healing than the other two healers do. We'll take some bombardment there. Not any longer though. I might run out of time here. I'm trying to get some ability points up first while I'm out of range. But I think I'm going to have to, at some point, just take that dive. Yeah, I've run out of time here. Shame. I should have dropped Cheeto early, but yeah, shame. I could probably zone in. I can do zone 12, but it's just too easy with them two. I'll be honest with you. Once I drop his minions with Sandstorm, I don't even need to use his heal. Literally just fast forward. So here's a bit of the talking point about healers. So my aid is 55.7. Obviously, G-Metal Ray booster, so that does help a bit. But it does a 151 healing. 151. So Ratchet, not far behind, does the 221. So what we'll do is, if you had a G-Metal on, for argument's sake, we'll round it to 250 still. So Ratchet does 250. First aid does 150. And we'll say that Wheeljack does 250 as well. So Ratchet and Wheeljack do 250 to one bot. But first aid, if it's healing one bot, it's only 150. If you're doing two bots, each bot gets 150, so that's 300 healing. If he's doing three bots, that's 450 healing he's doing. If you're doing six bots, that's 900 healing he's doing per second. So that's a ridiculous amount of healing. But you've got to keep them bots together. If the bots start going apart, the healing breaks down. So, in my opinion, first aid is the best healer, but you've got to keep your bots together. If you're going to do a split walk or your bots are going to start walking off, then first aid obviously isn't the best healer. Then it depends how you're attacking again. But I would definitely run either Ratchet or Wheeljack and first aid. My opinion, first aid is definitely the best healer. I use them a lot. And the Medi-Bots. I think the Medi-Bots are the best ability out of the heal bomb and out of the speed up that Wheeljack has, just because it shields against 40% of damage. So not only is he healing a ridiculous amount, okay, it's only 150, but he's shielding 40% of the damage anyway with his Medi-Bot. Okay, it's only two bots, but still, it's a ridiculous amount of healing that he does. Ridiculous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take sludge this time. Up against a time trap like that again. I'm just going to sludge the base. It's them walls that do it. It's the walls. So zone 13. Let's try and do it with 2. If it's enclosed walls, we're going to take sludge. If it's not enclosed walls, we're just going to do 2 and see how we go from there. Definitely get Blaster up in this stream. Maybe even Sunstorm. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm getting a lot of these enclosed bases now. Well, I'm going to make short work of this. Sandy again getting stuck down there. So what we're going to do. Come on, Sandy. There we go. I'm going to put his heel bomb there. And I'm going to rush there. And then we're going to rush again. To there. Puts him in a bit of danger, but he gets out of it pretty easy. Let's put them bots down again. Put some healing down because of that shock tower. And let's get rid of that shock tower with a bit of a Sandy. And fast forward for the win. Grand Galvatron, I don't really use Cybertron Jetfire. I don't use jets at all, so I really am the worst person to ask about jets. If you've got a question on jets, I really recommend, or even a walk, I'd recommend asking Alpha Prime. Me and Alpha Prime both are like yin and yang in the way we play. He's very much a walker, from my understanding is anyway, taking key structures out with jets and gunners. Whereas personally, I just like to do a lot of crazy smashing, really. And it looks like it's not calculated, but it is. You just learn to calculate a lot quicker when you use them more. But a lot of zigzags. That's the best advice I can use. You're going to use Goldfire. Don't go in straight lines. Go in zigzags. And then use Saber or Elita over the top. Saber a lot better than Elita for that. But yeah, that's generally how I attack. Yeah. People call it a smash team, so to speak, but I think a smash team has things like Rodimus in it, but it's still a kind of a walk in a way. Yeah. Well, Brad Channing, I've been trying to do 3 spams with Goldfire and then 2 Elitas or Elita and Saber, but it's just too expensive. You need to try and stick to sort of 2 Goldfires, really. Okay. We'll try 2 this one. My Goldfire is definitely high enough. So let's just keep the minions alive. Get through that wall. More DPS. Who comes out? Blaster's at 4 health still. We've got 29 ability points. We're okay. The minions are looking all right. Give me a health boost. And what I tend to do is I tend to do the health boost. And then I tend to put Sandy on the outpost bots. So does damage and healing as well. But all we've got to do is just manage to make sure that Sandy stays alive. We can get 9 ability points back for Blaster. I think I can do it. That should do it, I think. Yep, my Chronos will work. Sunstorm will work. Cool. Is Cheeto a Warbot with Flak? Well, I have Flak on my Cheeto, and definitely absolute beast. The 4-star is still really good. Warfare family. I think so. I'm trying to think what their top alliances. Is it Prime Warfare? I've never heard of the name of the Warfare family, but I'm trying to think what their top alliance is. Or is it yeah, Prime Warfare. Yeah, yeah. I know quite a few families. It's just hard to know which one's the top one. That's the sort of thing. And I try and think of the ones that we faced in war, but now we're in Prime League. It's hard to remember who's in where. Go again as Zone 13. Yeah, I thought Prime Warfare was the top one. Yeah, they're a good team. I think we've faced them a few times in Cybertron, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. We're in 7th place in the leaderboard. Wozza, who's in illicit ops, is biting at our heels. I think they're in 9th place still. So, yeah. Let's get rid of that beam laser. Let's just keep them alive as well. Night Stalker there doing his business. Go on, Night Stalker. Let's keep them bots alive. Just need to protect Sandstorm there. That beam laser lock onto him. He does have low health, Sandstorm, so you've got to be careful about his health. But as long as you can protect him with minions, that's the key of the minions. The point of the minions is not to do damage. The point of the minions is to protect the other bots from doing any damage to your other bots. That's the point of the minions. It's nothing to do with damage, really. Gnaws are a bit more, but that's why I prefer Blaster. There's a lot more protection for your bots. So you can see that what I tend to do is, when Sandstorm gets in trouble, I drop the minions in front of him. Oh, Blaster. I drop the minions in front of them, in between those and the defenses. I've actually got max mobility points here, so I've got nothing else to do. Apart from just use them on the. We'll put some more. We'll get them closer. We'll throw them over the wall, and that'll be base down then. What we can do is now you've seen the heal and then the rush. That does double healing. Now we're going to do double damage. So now we're going to do rush and then healing on top. And that does damage instead. So that's the key with Sandstorm. Is much more of a healer than anything else. But if you do heal then rush, it does double whatever healing it states. If you do rush then heal, it does double the damage that it states. That makes it a lot more simpler. I think the description is quite hard to understand, and that's why people don't understand how to use him and ask a lot of times, how you use him as such. So just go over it again dead quick. So Sandstorm. So for healing, if you do heal, then the rush, you get 2,600 healing times 2 and the rush damage of 1,400. If you do rush then heal, you get 1,400 damage times 2 and 2,600 healing. So 5,000 healing and 1,500 damage pretty much. Or you can get 3,000 damage and 2,500 healing. So yeah, it's good. Going garbage, what do you mean? I've got a lot of Autobots. I think there's just a lot you mean. I do have a lot of bots. I do have a lot of 4 stars. Well, yeah, 4 stars are still relevant though. You don't need a team of 5. I've seen people with team of 5 stars, higher than mine, fail in Prime League. I've also seen people with just teams of 4 stars, even a couple of 3 stars, succeed in Prime League. So it's all about how you use them, how them bots work together, and just getting the most use out of them. How many alliances like that? Thousands, but it doesn't mean that if there's thousands of alliances, it doesn't mean that those thousands of alliances are all active. But definitely at least 500 alliances. 500 alliances is 20,000 active players. Active players that will put up, say, 5,000 points on a leaderboard, say. So. I hate this base design of pathing. I'm not going to go over the wall there. I knew that was going to happen. I think I need sludge just to break them walls. Yeah. See, walls are the bane of my life when leveling these bots. This should be pretty much straightforward now, I think, though. Famous last words. Yep. Let's bring in the cavalry. Still a big assist for Cheeto. Boom. Cheetah finishes it off. Blaster's nearly there now. I think Springer should get an ability buff. Maybe. Let's have a look what healing Springer does. And I'll tell you. Springer is situational though, but if you are rushing top of the base, it's a great bot. So he can rush a lot further than Sandstorm. 1,007. So probably about 2,000 healing he'll do for 4 ability points. Personally, I'd like to see these two matched up so that they, together they do more healing or something or more damage. You can link Skylinks' abilities up and Blitzwings. You can link up Sandstorms and Octanes, but you can't link up Springer, and it's going to kill me this now. Who's the conversion of Springer? That's so annoying. Someone put it in chat before I pull my teeth out thinking about it. Springer and Astro Train. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Got the coins for Zone 13 attack that. So yeah, I think Springer and Astral Train, they don't need a buff, but I think that their abilities need a rework to work together. They were the first triple changers, weren't they? I'm pretty sure Springer was the first triple changer, followed by Skylinks, and followed by Sandstorm. But I agree that well, maybe Springer doesn't need a thinger ability. I don't know. Maybe. I'll put it to the apes. You can only ask. Brad Channing, I still don't even use my cons. I don't think it's worth the time. Once my 3 stars are level 50-ish, then I might start using cons then. But I've got a lot of 3 stars to use. Yeah, the rockets are quite poor, but it's the stun. They are good for the amount of stun that they give. I personally would maybe have. Do the rockets only target defenses though? Because I'm pretty sure I've used it before and they've hit resource buildings. So maybe only hit defenses, and that would be pretty decent then. Stop with the walls. But they are low level walls though. Oh, we'll go for it. We're going for it. Plenty of ability points to keep him alive at the bottom here as well. And to keep Sandy busy. I hate walls. Those damn walls. No, they're taking a lot of damage there early on, so let's get the sludge out. Let's just make it an easy one. Guarantee the win. Sludge that there. Heal that there. Put him in there. Heal all them minions. That's a good thing about my Cronus and walls, though. One good thing about walls. If you got my Cronus on, it gives him more time to heal. So you see there the 2 Night Stalkers. Let's bring them all back to life. There we go. You can see Blast's health there going up. Crazy amount of health. We'll do that damage there just to finish them all off. See there, Sandstorm's damage on its own is not that great. He's more of a healer than than doing damage. Cons get attacked a lot. They need to be smarter. Maybe they need to be stronger. So where are we at? Where are we at? Blaster needs 90k. Cool. 2 more fights, it'll be done. And 800k for Sandstorm. 800k. That's 16 battles. So, yeah. He won't be done this stream, but it will be done tonight. So what does everyone think about Brainstorm now they've sort of seen in action? I'm hoping everyone's gone and seen Alf Prime's video as well. So what's everyone's thoughts on Brainstorm? Do we think it'd be a good bot? And have your own opinion. Don't go for what I say. Have your own opinion. And close walls again. Well, that's an easy win. Take that section out there. Bye. Just need to get a... Give Sludge a bit of a pick me up. Hit the outpost bot. Do damage to the outpost bot. Loads of healing. Just got some minions now because our minions have gone. There we go. Back on track. Outposts are down. We're going to sludge them walls. Yeah, Sunstorm is really good, but like I said, it's not an AoE damage. Don't think of him as an AoE damage bot. Think of him as a healer. Think of him as a support bot like Trax. Having Trax now, if you had 2 gunners in your team, you could put Sandstorm and Trax as gunners in your team. Then, you know, you can put. I think if you put Trax down and Sandstorm's healing bomb, which is 10 ability points, but I don't think there is any team out there that can take them down. And then add for 4 more ability points, add Cheetor in there to take out the bots, reduce the damage. Then, yeah, it's 14 ability points, a lot. But to take all the combiners out and have all your bots still at full health for 14 ability points is well worth, honestly. Well worth. Oh, what? Once you get to higher levels, the difference between the top wars and the other ones in Prime League is simply outpost bots and combiners. And you can really tell a difference because when I face lower level alliances with the combiner, I can take out their combiner with Cheetor, and Cheetor will still carry on. When we faced Spajal's combiner, which is a max level 20, I used 2 times Cheetor's ability, which was 10 ability points just to take down the combiner. So it's crazy tough. I'll try and get one leveled up on my test account, and I'll show you the stats tomorrow for a maxed out defensor. And the amount of health he's got is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I get leaderboards are not for everyone, but they have to do some events for the spenders, so to speak, to keep them occupied. So yeah, I'm just hoping. I'm not opening my chance crystal. So when the new 5-star batch comes out, I'll probably do a stream, and we'll be opening the brainstorm crystals. We'll probably be opening another leaderboard crystals, maybe. I'll be opening probably 2 5-stars, a few 4-stars. So it's going to be a huge crystal opening that video. Huge. 2 5-stars, multiple 4-stars, chance crystals. It's going to be crazy. It will literally be an hour stream of crystals, pretty much. Please show the brainstorm cutscene. Yeah, I can do. Yeah, I can save the 3-star crystal for my stream on Monday, and then we could open the 3-star brainstorm on Monday, and watch the cutscene. A max level 20 Volcanicus as well. I don't want to keep maxing out my combiners. I like to use them in wars and sort of planet attacks. And the problem is that I wish I could. The problem is, hang on a minute. No, he won't reach. The problem is that if I max out all my combiners on the test server, then it's a bit unrealistic testing. So I will do Defensor, just for I can put them in my outposts and have a go against max bases. But yeah, I don't want to max out all my combiners because I can't unravel them. Once I level them up to a certain amount, Space Saint can't go backwards with them. They can only level them upwards. So yeah. Hey, Blue Grimlock, how's it going? Shark said I won't get the 4-star brainstorm crystal. We're in 7th place. Only the top 5 get the 4-star. To give you an idea, if you want to get in the top 10, well, 6th to 10, the commit is 45,000 points to get between 6th and 10th. To get in the top 5 is 100,000 points if you want to be in the top 5. So people like complain saying, "Oh, well, why do the top 5 get the 4-star?" Well, yeah, because they put up 100,000 points. So you can imagine the amount of money that goes into that. It's ridiculous. I'm tempted to try something, but no, let's not. Yeah, what they always say in psyops is it's 100k, but be ready to put up more. If it's a 6-way leaderboard, the next team comes in, psyops will literally say, right, we are upping the commit to 200k. That's it. No questions asked. And if you say you can't do it, well, then they'll have to sub you out for someone else. Because a 6-way leaderboard, they will not back out. And if people remember, for a while, there was a 6-way leaderboard and people missed out. And a lot of people sort of quit and teams sort of fell apart because of it. Oh, that was quite poor. Yeah, I think he'll cope actually, Sandy, there. So once he gets that mortar out of the way, it's not too bad. Yes, Sharks, so yeah, if even more, whatever it takes. That's the key. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to win. Hopefully the 3-star unlocking won't mess you up. What do you mean by the 3-star unlocking won't mess me up? I'm a bit lost there. Yes, Grand Galvatron, yeah, they do drink a lot of caffeine, even for 100k. I'm going to put a 45k. I play a lot. 100k though. It's a lot of leveling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do Sandy's damage just to get a little bit faster. Let's chain it. Then we can do the healing to chain it up. Look. Then we chain it with the healing. Then we chain it with the damage. Then we chain it with the healing. No, because oh no, actually no. I think because I've already opened a 2-star. Yay! Blaster is 59. Goes in. Because I've already opened a 2-star, I think the cutscene is done. So I don't think I can show the cutscene. But if people want me to do that, I can start doing that. After I go back, I'm gonna do at least one stream a week. That's the maybe plan. I'm not sure what day it's going to be yet. But yeah, I generally have Sundays off work, but I do have to work Sundays sometimes, so I don't want to change it. I generally have Thursdays off. But yeah, all depends. Can you score 30k in events free to play? I think so, yeah. I think you can do about 30k. I reckon that's probably the maximum you could probably do. Maybe 35 at a push. Swear we're going to do some healing now. 2 shock towers there. Going to do a lot of damage. Then we're going to do sand it into there. Give them a load of healing. Put healing down again. That's not good. Get rid of mind wipe. It's really annoying. Let's just fast forward now. It's all done and dusted. Done. Yeah, you have to have the right bots. You have to have high level bots. Attacking in zone 12, 13. Sharks, if you want to do trivia, message me online beforehand, and I will plan it in. But you've got to message me online with what question you want to ask as well. I just want to make sure it's not too hard. It's a bit relevant, and but yeah, make sure you message me online, bud. I'll tell you exactly what day you can sort of ask the question, and I can plan it in then. Zone 13. I got to admit, before the stream, I checked the chat dead quick, thinking that I thought that there'd be at least 1 or 2 people that have said they want to ask a question, and none. I even thought, to be honest, Sharks, I really thought that you'd have messaged me to answer you, but yeah, hey, yeah, I don't mind people Googling answers, but I like to ask questions that people might know. Some people will know. Some people might need to Google it, and I like to do it because then you can see that the people who answer it really quickly are the people that know the answer. And I like to see who knows the answer. So the first ones that answer really quickly, they know the answer. You can tell that. The ones that come after later are either copying or they are Googling it. But I've no doubt that Sharksy answers the question, everyone copies. So you never know. Maybe Sharksy, if you put the wrong answer and everyone copies you, and then you put the right answer, you might win more. A double bluff, so to speak. Right, I want to try and path blast us sideways here now, so I'm going to throw them over the wall that way and try and path blast her up. But then minions need to take out that rocket launcher. Oh no! Blaster's coming inside. I didn't want that really. I'm gonna try and keep Sandstorm at a distance from them beams, especially. I need some minions out ASAP. And what I could do now is put their minions up there. And even if Blaster dies now, I think it should be game over, I think. Well, now though. Oh, we ran out of time. Damn. Hamid, if you want to do a question, message me online and I will give you a particular day to do a question on. But I'd like to know what the questions are first. Make sure it's all above board. Yeah, say I'm not massive on a victory. I know the basics. But I had an interest in Lao Kaiser just because of the combiner that came out a few years ago. So the combiner came out. I was like, oh, I remember that combiner. I remember thinking that was pretty cool when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was a teenager. Say, I remember watching the episodes. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna watch them again. So I started watching a few episodes. The main ones, I googled it with Lau Kaiser. So walls again. Hate walls. I hate walls. Little tip as well, guys. Trying to break the top walls. It keeps your bots pathing downwards. Oh, I've got minions. Yeah, seeing the interesting character like that, then yeah, and obviously like Star Saber and Death Saurus, things like that. The good storylines, so to speak. Well, the problem here now is he's out of range. It's okay. He's out of range. He's out of range. It's okay. Let me put the minions up there. Keep blasters safe. But we need to get some cover for a sandstorm. It's a low level base, so I don't think we really need to worry about too much. Put the heal down. Double the healing. Hit the outpost bot. Back to health. Yeah, Dino King was a good one. Yeah. Who trains? I wasn't fond of the train. I thought the train's a bit stupid, really. Who was the train combiner? But yeah, I wasn't really keen on that. See you later, Brad. Keep leveling, bud. Keep trying to catch me. So just for the sake of the stream, we're on 36k. Raiden, that's the one. That's the one. Brad Channel's on 23k. Doing well. Having a milkshake. 23k is still a decent score. 45k is the aim. It's got 36, got another 9k to do. I'll do another 3k probably tonight, something like that. And then tomorrow I'll have about 6k to do, 7k to do. Free to play, that's the idea. So we have been trying to sort of catch Sector 7. But yeah, we're way off catching them. We're pulled away from New Cybertron, pulled away from Illicit. But it's really tight down there. That's a one to watch. That's a really good fight to watch there. Because don't forget, guys, that top 10. So 8, 9, and 10, 40 chance crystals at getting Brainstorm. Once you get to 11th, you lose 20 crystals, chance crystals, which is a lot. So no one wants to finish 11th. So currently, we've got a 4-horse race there. 50k between them. 50k sounds like a lot. 50k is only 1k per person to catch up on. You can get everyone else doing 1k extra that you can catch up. So that's going to be a really tight race. Part of me wishes I was in that race. I'm glad I'm not. But yeah. That drop was what made me step up to Cyber. Yeah, you don't want to be in that drop. You really don't. Cybertron Ops, we pretty much guarantee it. So going through the TF alliances, we've got TF Psyops on the top. Some crazy guys there, almost 3 million points. So you're talking about 70,000 points they've all done already. So ridiculous. We've got Cybertron Ops in 7th, Illicit in 9th. That's our main ones. Then we've got a couple more in the top 50, maybe just one more. DJD Dark Ops. That's our highest Decepticon alliance. TF Alpha Ops. We got quite a few around here, I think, now. So we've got Awaken Dark Ops. That's our second highest Con alliance. TF Alpha Trion. TF Primer. TF Prime Lords. TF Mercenary Ops. And we've got Demo Ops just outside by 3K. Exodus Dark Ops. DD3 Dark Ops. TF Prime Corps. You can see these loads of TF alliances. Loads. So they're about 100, Brad Channing. So were they? Yeah. 1K. 1K outside the top 100. That's another good race as well. So if anyone interested in joining TF, then hit me up online. You won't be joining for the leaderboard. The leaderboard is all set. I've had a few people messaging me saying, "What, have I got any spaces for the leaderboard?" No, it's all set. It's set about a week in advance. But if you are interested in joining TF after that, then let me know, guys. And I can always hook you up somewhere. All I need is what box you've got, generally where you are and how you perform, and we can go from there. But yeah, we generally judge everyone on what level they were at. So, you know, we do get people sometimes saying, I can do really well in Cybertron Wars, and they get to Cybertron Wars and do quite badly, and they get dropped down, sadly. But just make sure that if you do say to me, I can fight in this sort of level of Cybertron or Gold League or whatever it is, just make sure you can. You know, you don't want to set yourself up for a fall and be the first person sort of drop down. Make sure you can do really well. Yes, Kev Phillips, you're doing really well. I'm quite impressed, brother. Keep leveling them bots. So Kev Phillips is part of TF. Brad Channing is part of TF. Is there anyone else that's in TF? It's in the chat. Why don't the minions? Oh, Peter, of course, yeah. No, Peter for quite a while, actually. Dark Evolution. Hear the minions. Rush in. Damn. I'm gonna put Sludge in there. And then I'm gonna get him out of trouble. Run away. Do we have a TF family for beginners? It all depends on what but yeah, but obviously the beginner ones is less active. You've got to prove yourself. But we've got about 40 plus alliances, so we've got alliance one, so yeah, definitely. I'm gonna take Cheeto to guarantee the win. We're running out of time a bit now. Just in time. Just in time. 186th in the leaderboard. That is one good thing about the leaderboard, though. I've got to admit that sometimes what we do by leaderboard, we say what points can you put up. It doesn't matter if you're HQ 15, 16, 17, you have level 50 bots, 55, 60. It doesn't matter. What matters is if you can put them points up. We have people in our alliance from lower alliances that have stepped up to the plate, doing huge amount of points. And, the good thing about that as well, it gets you noticed. If you see a guy like that does some sort of points, you know what? This guy's progressing. Let's keep our eye on him. And you think, you know what? Next time you look at people that are going to step up to the plate, you think sometimes you've got to look at the long term. There might be one guy that's doing well in wars, but isn't really progressing. And you've got one guy that was doing 45 points. Now he's doing 90. Now he's beating them bases. Now he's doing well in Prime League. You think that's the sort of guy we want. The guys that are progressing through the ranks. Go to sleep, we want to catch up. You can send them right now, Grand Galvatron. I have notifications turned off for that reason. I don't want any messages popping up. So what I tend to do is I play the game and check line in between. Now, obviously, because part of the stream is playing the game, as soon as I finish the stream, I go online, I chat to a few people, and let my cells regen or I'll take a break. So, yeah, if you want to send it now, it's fine. Right, so let's put him down there and put his minions as far down as we can. I'll try and path these upwards. Yeah, you got to remember as well that there's people that get given chances and take them chances. The people that be rewarded, the ones that get given chances and waste them, are the people that won't. Sadly, I'm not. I've had many a time where, the people will message me saying, "Oh, can we join your alliance?" We give them a chance, and they've badly failed, and not because they're bad players, through application, just because they don't put as much effort in. So, it happens, sadly. Boom, base down. Yeah, no worries. Can a free-to-play person join my alliance? You can join my family, but you're going to struggle to get 45,000 points free-to-play. But yeah, anyone can join, as long as you can put the points, but you've got to prove you can put the points up. But be warned that if you say that you're going to put 30,000 points up and you don't, we're not going to kick you, but you'll never again be asked to join a team like that for a leaderboard. And that's how we run it. We don't kick people out of leaderboards. We don't. We keep them in. But those that commit and do commit will be asked time and time again. If you say, I will do 45K, you do 45K. Next time you say, I'll do 45K, fine. You can go in whatever lines you want, no problem. If you say you're going to do 45k and you do 25, 30k, next time you won't be putting that alliance. So you're going to obviously, it's not going to be beneficial to yourself. But if you're free to play or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you can put the points up, then fair enough. But don't forget, what we tend to do is put everyone in alliances. But then come leaderboard, we put the people that score the most together. So PsyOps has not got PsyOps members in it right now. Most of it is, but it also has members of even Mercenary Ops and Illicit are in there doing 100k. In our alliance right now, looking through our alliance, so let's have a quick count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I think there's 28 people out of 40 that are always in Cybertron Ops. The other 12 even up to PsyOps or down, depending on their level or what points they're going to put up. So it doesn't matter on what level you are. It matters what points you're putting up. Whatever points you say you're going to do, they'll put you in an alliance that fits that. So we've got some trivia for today. So I'm going to complete this battle. I'm going to do the trivia on the next loading screen. And then you've got to the end of the battle to get them answers in. Don't forget, it's got to be the right answer. And I'm going to pick a random person to win. Doesn't matter if you won before or not. Doesn't matter how many times you put the answer. Sharksy is a spammer. So make sure that once you got the answer, copy it, paste it. Just keep pasting the answer, guys. Get that there. And I will pick someone at random. Trivia time. And hopefully for tomorrow's stream, we'll have someone else doing the trivia. My fingers are very fast. I don't like the fact that he's fighting those outpost bots near a shock tower. Don't like that one bit. But as the defenses go down, it gets a bit easier. Going to get Sandstorm out of a bit of a problem here. Working to the back. Good tactic there as well, guys. Just damage, but also rushes into the back. So it gives him a healing, gets him out of damage, getting him behind the minions. So I'm hoping anyone's got Sandstorm will be convinced how to use him now. Convinced is a decent bot. Took computer typing class. Well, I've had 4 years of typing on this game, so that's my So a quick look at Sandstorm, see what he's up to. Then it's trivia time. Quick look at Sandy. And he needs 230k XP. It's about 5 battles. So I'll do his attack, let my cells regen then before bed. he will be at level 57. Okay, are we all ready for trivia time? Okay. So, seeing as we are doing a bit about Sandstorm and Octane, how to use them, I thought I would do the question on them. So, in the Transformers episode, Thief in the Night, Sandstorm befriends Octane after he stole what or who? So, in the Transformers episode, Thief in the Night, who or what did Octane steal? I'm glad I've got some people. It's a good episode. Season 3, I think. Could be season 2, maybe. Wow, all the minions dead. This is actually quite funny. I'll give you a clue. It's not Fort Knox. It's not Fort Knox. Fort Knox is not the answer. I don't know. Everyone's just copying people. Fort Knox is not the answer. You've only got to the end of the battle, guys. I'm going to type stop once it's done. Battle's done. I've typed stop. Wow. That was interesting. That was interesting. So now the problem I've got is I'm going to do random stabbies. But I've got to keep doing random stabbies until I get someone who's got the right answer. Let's have a look. Wrong answer. Kev Phillips is not the winner because he put the wrong answer. Next one. Grand Galvatron, the wrong answer. Shagsy, wrong answer. Art Metal, wrong answer. Art Metal again, wrong answer. Grand Galvatron, finally. Grand Galvatron is the winner. Yes. In the episode Thief in the Night, Octane stole Triptychon. Well done, Grand Galvatron. I found that really amusing. Who put Fort Knox first? Because there's so many Fort Knox answers. I can't even go back and see. But that's really amusing. Well done, Grand Galvatron, for winning the giveaway. Congratulations. So, as usual, guys, Grand Galvatron. I find that amazing. I find that amazing that Grand Galvatron's put the wrong answer. Everyone's copied it. And then he's put the right answer in one. I picked out about 5 people there as well. So yeah, that's the most fun trivia I think I've ever done. So it's fixed. It's always fixed. Yeah, Blue Grimlock, congratulations. A few people did get it right. So Peter Groenland, well, Blue Grimlock got it right as well. I did see someone else that I can't see now who did get it right as well. So if you did get it right, congratulations. Yeah, Octane stole Triptychon after he walked off into the sea in, was it 5 Faces of Darkness? Was it? Triptychon walked into the sea away from Metroplex after he beat him, I think it was. But yeah, well done, Grand Galvatron. That was really funny. That was good fun. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the video. And yeah, if you want to do a question on the stream, hit me up online, and I will give you an idea where the answers are, whether the question is good, whether it needs make it a bit easier, maybe a bit harder, and we'll get a question together, and you can ask it on stream. I'll give you a day to ask on stream. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again same time tomorrow, every day while we're in lockdown doing these streams. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys.